benefit derived. It does not help your ability to shoot at all. It's strictly nothing in the world but show off. Most of the guns, if you train the gun properly, the gun will go back in the holster by itself. Now this is .45 caliber, the old submachine gun, and the old World War II vintage. And we'll shoot this thing short burst, and down about the center of the target over here on the side. And let's shoot it real short burst and see how it goes here. Sometimes the machine gunner gets carried away a little bit, and you may freeze on this trigger. And if you've shot one of these things, you know how bad they climb. So if I should freeze and it should start to climb, you may want to make a fast opening right through here. You know. Now let's try this playing card up here in short bursts and see what happens. Did you notice how badly they climbed? They really were. Yep. Let's try this one with a little bit of a headshot. Now, this is almost the recoil of a 30-06. Let's try the same gentleman over here, only with a headshot, with the M14. People argue it can't be done. It can be done if you want to. You've got to handle it. This time, let's go for the .45 automatic. When you say fire, punch the what? Let's see how long it takes off to get 12 shots off with a .45 automatic. Just holler when you're ready. Just say fire. I'm ready when you are. Fire! Pardon? Thank you, Doug. Just drop it down on the table some bit. Now, some of you may laugh about the old .45 automatic. Let's put a little speed on it and let you see just how fast it works before you laugh about it. Let's put a little speed on the old .45. It is not necessarily the slowest gun in the world, you know. Not very many people in law enforcement anymore carry the single action. In law enforcement officers, a lot of people snicker when you talk about fanning a single action six-shooter. All right, we'll take the target over here on the left. Let's try a little fanning and let you see that it's not the slowest gun in the world. You won't shoot your double action very much faster than that. You may a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, I speak just as one police officer, not representing the Oklahoma Highway Patrol, or WKY, the Police Officers Association, not representing anybody. This is one man's opinion, police officer and a citizen. We do not ever, never dare disarm the American citizen. Never on earth disarm the American citizen. This one is a 12-gauge single-barrel shotgun, taken from between the feet of a drunken driver. By another trooper myself, he had it loaded with double-aught buckshot and told the judge in Caddo County he had the gun to kill rabbits with. However, at the time we stopped the gentleman, he was more deadly with the car than he was with the gun. Like the fellow they said he had to drive, he was so drunk he couldn't walk. If he'd have stepped out of the car and shot at us with a shotgun, he probably would have killed one of us. I think after I got to admit to you that I'm the slowest man on the draw and the worst shot on the Oklahoma Highway Patrol. And that's the reason Commissioner Mayberry had me go down to do these, so I can get a little practice and I can catch up with the other fellows. If he'd have stepped out and shot at us with the gun, he probably would have killed one of us. But it's a single shot. And I could have gotten him before he reloaded and shot again, as slow and awkward as I am with a gun. But if he would have wheeled over now and hit his head on, he probably would have killed us both. If I may, let me change the pitch for just a second. You walk into a hoodlum or a gang of hoodlums. They're violating every law in the book. They're looting, shooting, robbing, burning, stabbing, raping, whatever, bombing, whatever they well please. They feel like they should be immune from the law of this country. You walk up and say, you violated the law, you're under arrest, get in the car, we're going to court. Instead of going to court, you get attacked with a switchblade knife, a chain, a gun, a club, a broken bottle in your back, your face, or your gut, or acid squirt in your eyes, and you slap him down. Up to the high heaven goes the scream and the yell of police brutality. And ladies and gentlemen, I, for one, along with a lot of other good police officers I know, have gotten our bellies full of it clear up to the gills. All the way up. It's sounding a little bit hard-nosed, whether we like it or not. The day may be rolling up very fast when we may have to walk out there and stop that kind of an operator and stop him with a gun. First, if we have a gun. Then if we have the training and the ability to use the gun. In the event that we do have the training, the ability, and the guts. Then and if you reputable, God-fearing American citizens, if you have got the guts, you may have to walk over down that district courtroom and back up that district attorney and the judge if they've got the nerves to put one of them in the penitentiary wherever he belongs. You may have to walk over to our state legislature and let our legislators know that you back them up on the law they would pass to try to protect the lives and the property and the rights of the people of Oklahoma and this nation. You may have to go over in what we once proudly did hail the Supreme Court of our United States, and still do, I think, and get on your hind legs and back it up if you have got the guts. Then and then only it'll be safer for our wives and our daughters to park her car by the grocery store, the church house, or the schoolhouse and get out and walk inside. I'll say one other word to you that might be involved in law enforcement. It's that thin blue line that we call law enforcement. If it fails, our society will fail. We have some men behind the barricade who are not fit to be in law enforcement. I hope you never do turn out to be one of those. That is a very small, minute percentage of officers who go bad, who are bad. And if I may, let me speak for the rest of us. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on your side. Hope and pray to God that you are on our side. Thank you very much.